Okay, so this team right here, it's just using this little guy right here, the Ancient Nest Guardian. Actually, I think I've been calling him Guardling this whole time. Oh well. I've got Emoto, Kohai, and Nissan. They're all very Japanese weeaboo names. Emoto's little sister, Kohai, means someone younger than you, and Nissan means older brother. So, that's what all their names are. Anyways, the Ancient Nest Guard has this combo where he can use Entangling Roots, which will go off on your next turn, and then you can actually set up Feathered Frenzy during the turn Entangling Roots is about to go off. So you basically just use Entangling Roots, go into Feathered Frenzy, use this. It does nice damage, actually, like 250 to 450 damage. That's pretty good. That's like on the same range as Reckless Strike, actually. Yeah, it has a higher range than Reckless Strike, actually. Wow, it's better than Reckless Strike. And it changes your type to Flying type for one turn and increases your damage by 50%. So, during the turn that you activate Feathered Frenzy, Entangling Roots will go off, doing 50% more damage thanks to the buff. And then you'll get one more attack of Metal Fist. So, even though the buff only lasts a turn, you'll be able to get off 2 attacks with it, which is pretty great. And he's like the only, well, there's one other pet that has it too, but he's the only pet that has Feathered Frenzy and can pull off a combo like that where you can get off 2 abilities by himself with the single 50% damage buff, so it's nice. And since he turns himself into a Flying type, hence the name Fake Bird, because he turns himself into a bird type, but he's not because he's a mechanical type with an actually good racial. And then I thought I would fill in some other Flying type stuff just to fill out the team. To make this team better, I'd probably just want to use 2 like good tier 1 pets, but I thought I would try out some other ones that have some kind of flying theme to them. I've got my Carillion Moth right here, the HS breed, because, well, with flying types, you want them to have a lot of health. That way they keep their racial longer. And this is the highest health one I have of this pet. It has 1550 health, which is about 150 more than the average PvP pet, which is around 1400. So that little bit of extra health has actually kept me above the racial long enough to win a few games, so I definitely like this breed. But if you want to hit harder, the power speed breed is fine too. But I found that the extra health, actually, I like that more. And his moveset, he has Reckless Strike too, but it has a 1-turn cooldown, and if I took Reckless Strike, then there would be times where I wouldn't have an ability to use, where everything would be locked out. Because Call Lightning has a 5-round cooldown, Counterspell has a 2-round cooldown, Reckless Strike has a 1-round cooldown. I mean, I technically could... No, I can't. I was about to say I could take Cocoon Strike because it only has a 1-turn cooldown. No, it has a 3-turn, yeah, so... Anyway, since he's faster, since he's a flying type pet, and he keeps his racial pretty long, he'll be able to use Counterspell, which interrupts him if you go first. Which you do more often than not, since flying types are the fastest pets in the game. And it does a little bit of extra damage too, which is better if you have Call Lightning out, because that little extra damage will do a little bit more extra damage thanks to a little Call Lightning, like Lightning Bolt that comes down every time you attack. So you want to get out Call Lightning first, and then Counterspell, and then Slicing Wind, or unless you want to use Counterspell to interrupt a move, to use it more strategically. So yeah, and then I use Slicing Wind over Reckless Strike. I already explained that, kind of. But Slicing Wind also benefits from Call Lightning more than Reckless Strike would anyway, since it's a multi-hit move. It's the worst multi-hit move in the game, because it doesn't have that bonus where if you go first, it's guaranteed to hit at least 2 times. This one's always a random, it'll hit 1 to 3 times, which is really annoying, but I've actually got pretty lucky with this quite a few times. I've hated this ability in the past because I used to get really bad strings where I'd hit like 5 times in a row with just 1 hit, but I was hitting 2 or 3 pretty often, so I was kind of happy with it today. And every time it hits an extra time with a Lightning Strike out, it does a little bit extra damage, so Lightning Strike just works really well. It also hits really hard, and it also benefits the Nest Guardian. Yeah, the Nest Guardian, since he does have a mechanical type ability with his Metal Fist, which you do use in his combo, since you're using Feather Frenzy on 2 abilities on 1 turn. And then I've just got I can't say his name, the Kiarji Guardling. The Guardling. He's like, a Anubish Idol Light. He has the same health as Anubish Idol. He can do the same thing, Sandstorm and Crush like Anubish Idol, Anubisath Idol, but he doesn't have deflection, which is what makes Anubisath Idol the greatest. But he does have like everything else, so he's kind of like having Anubisath Idol, but he also has a Reckless Strike as an option to take, which is why I put him in this team, because he's like the only one who's tier 1-ish. He's not tier 1. Anubisath Idol is pretty much tier 1 because of all of his toolkit puts together, including deflection, which allows him to do some very targeted dodges, which is always great. The Guardian can't do that, but he does have Reckless Strike, which fits with the whole flying type damage theme of the team, where he hits and you take 25% extra damage for 1 round, which isn't really that big of a deal. But since you have Sandstorm up when you use it, you take less damage anyway, so it kind of balances out. And he just has Crush, just spam like crazy. So, yeah, that's the team. Alright, first team we've got here. Terraclaw and a Ghastly Kid. Lost another pub. I don't think I've ever actually seen this guy before. Maybe he's going to try to do a howl or something. I don't know. I think I'm just going to start off with my Moth. Try to interrupt the Haunt just for a turn, just for fun, and then I'm gonna put out my Call Lightning and then switch into Emoto. Even though I'm gonna be taking a crap ton of damage from this, thanks to the buff I gave him. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna wait for the Howl. I'm switching. I was about to say I should wait for the Howl before I switch. No, Let's totally not do that. Alright, now let's go into the Guardian, and I just realized that he would have been great for dealing with Haunt a turn earlier. Whatever, 2 turns in with the Haunt damage, it's not really that big of a deal. What? He has like everything that counters my team. You bastard. Oh well, I guess I can finally go into this guy. That was a lot of switching. I don't really think it was worth it. And Dark Flame hits really hard. Okay, Entangling Roots and then Feather combo. Uh-oh. If I take this Dark Flame, I'm as good as dead. Too bad I don't have a critter that I could switch into to take that for me. I might live it. I'm gonna stick in. I'm just gonna do my combo. Oh, it missed. Oh, that's great. Oh, luck is on my side today, I guess. Because this nether pup just kicked the bucket. Alright, Emoto, you think you can take care of Ghastly Kid on your own? Maybe, since your combo will be ready in a turn. He doesn't have Haunt yet. It still has 1 turn on the cooldown. That means I can set up Entangling Roots this turn. Out comes the Haunt. Ah, damn it, he could totally just go straight into a dodge. Crap. Crap-a-dapples. I'm still gonna go into it anyway. Feathered Frenzy. 3 turns, he has 4 turns on the cooldown. As long as I'm able to live, I should be fine. No, I'm not gonna be able to though. Haunt hits really hard. Like, really hard. No! If he goes into Nature Ward, I'm screwed. I stop dealing significant amounts of damage to him. Don't die! Come on, get off an Entangling Roots before kicking the bucket. Ah, you stupid head. Okay, let's go into Kohai. I am faster than him, so let's go into a counter spell, because it does extra damage to him. And then I call Lightning before he can do anything else. Looks like he has... Wow, he's using Claw instead of Alpha Strike? What? Okay, while he's dodged, I really don't want him to drop below a certain amount, but I'm going to have to just let it happen. I'm still faster than him though, right? Yeah, I think I am. Counterspell no longer does extra damage to him, so I'm just going to go straight into Slicing Wind. Oh, got the Ghastly Kid. Cool. I can deal with him. I'm just going to use I don't know. He doesn't have Haunt available yet. I'm going to wait a turn before I use my counterspell. And I'm just going to go into this instead. Yeah, looks like he went into a hoof. Hoof crap. Whatever. Here comes Counterspell now, because I might be able to get the kill on him with him low on health like this. Alright, and if he goes into a haunt, it's gonna miss, which would be beneficial to me. Whew, that was a close one. Alright, now it looks like it's gonna be a battle between my Guardling and this thing. If I switch out now, he's gonna take a crap ton of damage, so I'm just gonna have to stay in on this guy. I'll just go into a Call Lightning just because. I'm gonna be changing the weather to Sandstorm pretty soon anyway. Damn it, and the fact that he has claw is actually kind of a pain in the ass. We've got this Nissan. Let's throw up a Sandstorm because he's gonna be going into a dodge. No, he didn't. 100% expecting that dodge, but it did not work out that way. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go into a Crush. Since it's not doing any damage, I don't heal up anything. I will be able to hit him on my next turn with a Reckless Strike. Probably shouldn't use Reckless Strike, but I'm going to. Oh, if he had Alpha Strike, this would be such a better matchup for me. Oh well. What do I expect with 2 tier 1 pets on his team? Alright, so this is quite the team. We've got a non-rare Cub and a level 23 Spider. None of these are actually good pets either, so I always feel bad going against new players. I'm going to crush them. First, entangling roots into Feather Frenzy to get the nice little combo going. And he... Ooh, cool. I take less damage from him now. Not that I really needed to. Alright, so first one down. Next up, we've got the Nether Fry. So, Metal Fist. Okay, now I can set up my Entangling Roots combo. I don't really have to worry about any of his pets. And then go into Feather Frenzy. Once I go into Feather Frenzy, I'm going to be taking extra damage from Arcane Blast, if he has it available. Which I'm not 100% sure. It looks like he's just using Slicing Wind though. Slicing Wind is kind of a problem child. Okay, Emoto, let's see if you can do this. Just one more pet and you'll be able to 1v3 his entire team. Oh, damn it, Emoto. Why are you so useless? And Kohai is going to have to finish this level 23 Spider off. Why did it match me against it? Maybe because he had 2 level 25 pets on his team. I don't know. Maybe he was just curious about pet battles. Or clicked the button by accident and just wanted to see how it would go. I'm not using a super tier 1 team anyway, so I guess it won't be that demoralizing when he gets absolutely wrecked by Kohai. Emoto completely just wrecked his entire team though. I wonder if he'll think that the Ancient Nest Guardling is like some kind of super pet. And he's not. Not at all. Alright, let's finish this off. One more Slicing Wind, and it's game over. I'm not a big fan of Slicing Wind, but it really takes advantage of the weather effect. And his other option is just... you can't take that. Alright, so let's see. We got Little Bling, a Fell Flame, and an Arcane Eye. Fell Flame completely destroys Nest Guardian, while Nest Guardian completely takes out Arcane Eye. Not really. Let's just go with I'm gonna start off with Emoto. Okay, so it looks like I'm a little bit faster than him. I do less damage to him in everything I do. But I'll change my type in one turn. Hopefully I'll be able to change my type in time for the Conflagrate that I know is going to come off. So I'm going to use Feathered Frenzy since I go first. I'll be able to change my type on him. That way Conflagrate doesn't hit for 50% more damage. Because now I'm a bird type. Ha 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 ha. I bet you weren't expecting that, were you? Did Roots go off? I don't think it really has like a visual effect for when it goes off or not. Alright, I'm just going to use that during the turn that it does a little bit extra damage. Now that everything is off cooldown, should I switch out now? He has 276 speed, oh, he's a little bit faster than the Arcane Eye, which means I can use him a little bit later on. Nissan, I can put him out. He should be able to kill the Scorchling, as long as he just refreshes Scorched Earth sometime soon. So Reckless Strike, I hate Reckless Strike, it never actually works for me. I'm just gonna go into a Crush. Let's go into your stupid Scorched Earth, I know you want to. Do it. Oh wow, this is taking a while. Crap, I didn't lag out, did I? I really hope not. Oh, I think he might have. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go into Sandstorm then. And here comes Little Bling. I can deal Little Bling. I'm gonna go straight into my Reckless Strike. I take less damage from his Make It Rain. And I also take less damage from Smack That. And I take no damage from Inflation. Ha! You missed. What an idiot. If that hit, that would have actually hurt really hard because I had Reckless Strike on. Ooh, it missed. Ooh, Reckless Strike actually hit for a decent sum. Good job, Reckless Strike. I thought you were just a useless ability that always hit on the low end. But I guess you do hit hard sometimes. He sure is taking a long time with all of his turns. I don't really get it. He has to choose between either refreshing Make It Rain, which gives him no benefit, over using Smack That, which also does less damage under here. Looks like he's gonna get a full damage Smack That off while I had Reckless Strike available. Whatever. Not really a big deal. One more Reckless Strike should be able to kill him, as long as it hits on the high end. It hit medium and crit. No, I think it hit on the high end and crit. I don't know. I have no idea. Sandstorm also reduces the damage of it by a little bit. Oh wow, he's a little bit faster than me. I just hope he doesn't change the weather on me. He probably is though, because I just changed the weather and I can't do it again for another 3 turns. But I don't really need Sandstorm out against Arcane Eye. And he can have Scorched Earth out as long as he dies and isn't able to use Conflagrate. It's not really that big a deal. Let's go into a Reckless Strike. See if I can get a kill. No, he got Focus Beam off. If he has Interrupted Gaze, that's not really a big deal. I'm going to go into my Emoto. That way I can get off an Entangling Roots Feathered Frenzy combo. Ooh, I live. Damn it, I died. As soon as Feather Frenzy goes off, I'm going to be taking a crap ton of damage. I wonder if it'll do the increased damage though. I'm going to go for it. Just because doing 50% more damage with Entangling Roots is totally worth it. Woo. Woo, that was great. Okay. Now that he's got the type advantage, it's not really a big deal because I can just interrupt him for that turn, do a little bit of damage, and then call Lightning to finish him off. Good job, Kohai. You were able to clean up very nicely.